I apologize for the the technical problems. Thank you, Shiv. Oh my goodness gracious, I've had them all week. I'm sure other people have too. So we have some tough transits out there that can cause us some problems with our internet and our technology and computers. So good morning, Mariella. Nice to meet you. And I hope I pronounced your name correct. I apologize if I didn't. Good morning, Shiv. And I think Jessica is on here too. Good morning. Um, Muriel, is that how you pronounce your name? Prune? Good morning, Lincoln. Hi, Jessica. Lincoln, can you tell us where you're from? What part of the country or the world, if you will? I know Jessica is here in America, over on the Pacific Coast. Shiv is not too far from me, over here on the East Coast. We're just waiting also for a few people to hop on. I know I was a little bit late this morning. I had some internet problems or technology problems, actually. So today we're going to be covering predictions versus, hold on here, yes, predictions versus coaching in astrology, where I think sometimes as astrologers can get a little ahead of ourselves or a little off base when we're talking with our customers or clients. When people are coming to us that are wanting predictions, a lot of times they're coming on because not because they necessarily want that particular prediction. They're unhappy in their life somewhere things are just not working out, so they're looking for something that makes them happy. And when we start doing predictions for clients, what it does, it tells them that they're going to find their happiness in the future instead of the present moment. And I think it's really important that instead of us going right into predictions, that we look at what's going on with them personally and in their life that is creating this unhappiness, so that we can work on them being fulfilled in the now and not in the future. And I know I have a lot of clients that are coming to me, and they still come to me asking me, when am I going to get married? Is this man the right man for me? I'm in fear. I'm living in fear. I'm so worried about this. I'm so scared about this. Can you tell me what's going to happen? And, if I address it just in a way of just, I guess, giving them some type of prediction, if it's going to be a prediction that they don't like, then what's going to happen, right? What if that person says, is my business going to be successful? And I could look at that and say, it doesn't look like it, or is this the right person for me to marry? I could always look at it and give them a true prediction that may not be something that they want to hear. Then what? Where does that leave our clients? Where does that leave you as a person, right? You're still unfulfilled. You did not get anything resolved, and you didn't get anything to really chew on or to be able to go back and apply to your life to make your life better. And I tell you what, this is for both men and women, you guys. If we're not happy now, we're not going to be happy in the future when we get married. If we're not happy and fulfilled in our life, that doesn't get better because a certain prediction may come true. And it's the same even with money and your career. If you're not happy right now, if you win the lottery or something fantastic happens to you, and all of a sudden you get all of this money, your problems don't go away. In fact, money can just expand your problems and make them a little bit bigger, maybe different, right? But they're still going to be there. So, when we're going to in a session to go visit with an astrologer, keep in mind that, what are you truly asking for? What's really missing from your life? And you're going to find that whatever that may be missing, that unfulfillment, it's going to be inside you. An astrologer won't be able to give you that. You got to be willing to do the work and look at the ugly truth, if you will, um, to change your circumstances. Because wouldn't it be better if you're going to get married from a happy place, not a desperate need trying to find fulfillment? Wouldn't it be great to be able to, maybe win the lottery or at least come into some type of financial abundance, but you're going in it already stable, fulfilled, with, having a really good emotional awareness about you, self-awareness, know where you're heading. You already got your purpose. You already have your goals. Think about how much more fulfilling and different that you will be when you're using that money. Same with your career. When am I going to get the next job? Well, okay, what are you doing right now to get a job? And what kind of job is going to be fulfilling? So it's more than just about getting a job, but you want a job that's long lasting, that you're going in fulfilled and happy going into this job and this position or career. So we can apply this with everything in our life. I tell you, predictions can get you stuck living in the future. And we all know when we're living in the future, because we're not living in the present, that causes anxiety. It causes frustration. It causes stress in our life. When we're living in the past, that causes depression, sadness, okay? Things that are not productive in our life whatsoever. So be really careful, be very conscious about asking for certain predictions. And I tell you what, some of the best astrologers will sometimes be off on their predictions. Predictions in astrology are most difficult. They're not the easiest thing to do. And we do try our absolute best of us who do give predictions. But it's not all the time going to be accurate. There's just so many moving parts and so many different levels that we have to look at to really put in a very accurate, detailed uh, uh, prediction. But again, the other side to that coin is, and especially if the astrologer may be incorrect in some way, that you are hoping and you've hang your hat on something in the future that may not even happen. We're human. We're not gods. We read the charts as best we can. We're here for you. But sometimes just basing the whole chart or you're reading off of predictions is not the best avenue to go. The more appropriate questions is, how can I be more fulfilled? What can I do in my life right now that can take me on the right road and on the right path to getting that career fulfillment or that relationship fulfillment? Okay, what can I do right now to change myself so when I do come into my money that I have got a good grounding where I'm going to be saving and not spending. I'm not going to be in poverty mindset. I'm going to be in an abundance mindset, right? This is how we really want to use astrology for is, okay, how can I be put into the right mindset? So whatever's coming down the road, I'm stable and I'm good, right? We all have tragic experiences that we experience in life. And right now, more than any, right now, people worldwide are facing tragedies on all different levels. Now, here's something that you don't see on the news, and here's something that you don't see all over Facebook because these guys are not on Facebook. Okay. The people who've gotten control of their life, they've mastered themselves. These guys, I have to say, I know a couple of people who are like this. These guys are not even diving into any of the problems that's happening in the world. They're keeping themselves secluded from it. All right. The any type of financial hardship, they're not feeling it. It's just not there. So what we want to do as astrologers and what we want to do as clients of astrologers is look at how we can ground ourselves in what areas of life that we need to look at to change. So when an event does happen in our life, good or bad, it doesn't matter, that we're already ready, right? We're there, we're solid, we have a stable mind, we're emotionally aware, we're very self-aware, we've got ourselves mastered. And then when the event happens, it'll be a lot smoother. You'll be in so much more control. But it's all about living in the present, you guys. Really, do we really want to know our future? I don't think that's the best way for any of us to live in the future. We want to live right now, be in the here and be in the now with us. So, what can we do today? So, when we're visiting that astrologer or when that astrologer is talking with you guys, let's talk about the present moment. What can we do today to make our future better for tomorrow? If you want a wife, what can you do today to be that beautiful person for your wife? Women, if you want a husband, what can you guys do today to be fulfilled and happy before even going into a marriage? Being that whole person, right? So that when you guys come together, you guys are coming in as whole. Because let's admit, marriages, no matter if they're the best marriage in the whole world, it's going to give us a bumpy ride. All right. Not everything in a marriage is beautiful, but we got to be willing to stick in there with it. But it's the same with the career. No matter what career you guys go into, no matter what career that we choose, every day is not going to be the best day. But if we could be the best person, then those not so best days can be handled with grace and efficiency. Sudarshan, nice to see you. Kajal, I see that you have joined. Tani, nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. Maish, it's nice to see you. Good afternoon, or good morning, or good evening, depending on where you guys are at. So now there's a couple things before I end our session that I want to tell you guys. One, Saturday, we're going to be going live to do forecast, but I have something special. KK is going to be on the live stream with me doing the weekly forecast. So excellent Vedic astrologer. He's from India. He's one of my really, really good friends, and I will put all of his information down after I'm done with the Zoom or the live Facebook meeting, so you guys know who he is. But he'll be going live with me to do the weekly forecast. So I'm just really excited. Now, the other thing is, I know that I said that I was going to have my website is up and going and everybody can just hop on in there. But we're having a few technical difficulties with it. So we're looking at launching the website officially on Saturday. And Shiv's been helping me with that. Thank you so much. He's done such a beautiful job with the website, but we're just running into just a few technical difficulties. But however, if anybody is interested in getting a moon yoga chart read by me, or otherwise a self-awareness chart, hit me up, and I'm still available for those services. And then I will get my other products out to sell after we get the website fully launched and going. So just PM me, and I will be happy to schedule a reading for you and with you. And is there any questions or comments that anybody has? And I know we have a small delay time from when I'm receiving your guys' messages, so I'm just going to give it just a few more minutes. So while I'm waiting to see if anybody has any comments, I hope everybody's day is going really beautiful. I am working on a really special complete program, and I'm hoping to have it launched by September 1st. I'm working really, really hard on it. I'm not going to tell you guys too much about it because it's a surprise. But I think that everybody will be not just surprised, but be very happy with what I'm doing. So I am not seeing any comments coming through. If you kind of caught this a little bit late, remember it's going to be in the Facebook stream right after I close down. But just remember, you guys, I will put the event in on Friday, but we will be going live with KK Singh, and I will be giving you guys his bio and all that yummy stuff on Saturday. Noon, it'll be noon Eastern time, and I believe it's KK. I think it's 9:30 p.m. For India time. And my hopefully cross our fingers and the transits work with us that the website will be definitely fully launched and completely working by Saturday also. So, and that's it that I had today. You guys have a beautiful day. Thank you for joining. I will be going live again tomorrow at this time. And just what, I guess one more announcement that on Monday, what I'm going to be doing is my lives. I'm still going to do them every day, but I'm going to start doing them just on where the moon is at in the sky. So that particular fixed star and that particular nakshatra, and I'm going to tell you guys why. Because our moon, wherever that moon may be at in our chart, as it's going through the nakshatras, which is a different nakshatra every single day, is going to trigger different emotions in us. And so I would like it to go online every day just to cover what we may be feeling, what is our state of mind, what events may be triggered just from the moon's perspective. And then every week on Saturday, come in for a whole weekly forecast, like what me and KK will be doing this Saturday. And I think it'll just be really beneficial because everybody who listens to it will get a really good feel and become a lot more, I guess, self-aware within their own state of mind. And like, oh yeah, you know what? I woke up this morning on the wrong side of the bed. Well, I betcha that on those days that you feel like you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, a moon is in a really difficult place for you. So every time that moon transits that particular nakshatra, I bet you feel like you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. And so this is just becoming more, self-aware, where we can look at the transits like, okay, I'm better prepared to handle this today. Because I know in my own chart that there are a couple houses there's a couple of nakshatras that are really difficult for me. And they not only make me a little bit more fatigued and tired, but definitely restless, frustrated a little bit. So I know to really do a lot of self care on those days that I'm going to power through those days anyways. I'm not going to close my life off for that day, but I'm just better prepared to handle the emotions that I may be dealing with in that day. So everybody have a beautiful day. I will see you guys again tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And I will get out all that information to you also at the end of this meeting. Thank you. Bye.